Hey, we're here at Dublin High School. This is another Norcal Varsity High School soccer match. This time it is going to be Dublin High School, the home team, with the kickoff in red with the blue stripes, versus Foothill High School, neighboring Pleasanton, in the all-white. The 40-minute half will be starting in just a moment. There we go. Dublin still with control. Out to the far side. And that's sent in the middle. Nobody there. Here comes Foothill, sending it along. Headed by Dublin. Dublin out on the far side. Sending it up the line. And knocked back up by Foothill. Dublin right back on it. Nice combination there. Can't do anything with it. Gets knocked out by Foothill. Up the line by Dublin, and that's Foothill just setting it up in the air and out. Right down the middle, Dublin picking it back up. Out of this near side. Right to the line. And back, all the way back center. Out to the far sideline. And that will go out off of Foothill, so it'll be a Dublin throw-in. Dublin's throwing that all the way back, sending it to the goalkeeper now. Sent up towards the near side. Foothill getting a foot on that. Now heading that back and forward. It's Dublin getting control. Foothill keeps that in, sends it up the line. Dublin turning it, sending it right back to the keeper. And that's straight up. Foothill getting a foot on it, trying to knock it down. And that rolls out. This would be a Foothill throw-in. Dublin sending that up and through. Nobody's there. It's going to roll right to the goalkeeper. Out to the far side. Up into the middle. That's right to Dublin. Dublin sending it in the center. Going for the through ball. It bounces off the Dublin player right back to Foothill. Foothill with the combination. Now sending it here to the near side. Foothill out to the far side. And sending it back. It's right into the arc. Foothill just playing around with it in the back now. Looking for an opening. Sending it into the middle. And right back again. Out to the far side. Dublin with pressure, and Foothill coming right back into the center. Foothill to the near side. Up the line it goes. Foothill trying to work the combination. Didn't work for Foothill, but Dublin able to pull it off. Dublin now switching. Running onto it. Trying to take it around the far side. Dublin gets around. Now into the box. Sending it negative. Oh, and that's a good opportunity missed by Dublin. Now here's another one. Sent in hard. Dublin into the box. Oh, and that's a nice save for the Foothill goalkeeper. Thrown out quickly to this near side. Foothill through the center circle. There's the through ball straight to Dublin. Dublin clearing it. There's Dublin taking it on the far side. Now into the center. Turning it. Holding it. Sending it back. There's a shot. Oh, and it's a nice save. Out to the far side by Foothill. Out back to the line. Still Foothill. Now it's Dublin. Dublin going to switch it out to that far side. It's going to just roll out. It's be a throw in for Foothill High School. Dublin getting a foot to that. Drops for Foothill. Foul called, and this is going to be a Dublin free kick. Sent into the box, headed straight up by Foothill. Headed again. Drops for Dublin. Dublin turning it, sending it back. There's the shot, and it's a save for the Amador goalkeeper. Out to this near side by Foothill. That's a long one up the line. Actually towards more into the center. Dublin getting there and knocking it back. Now out to this near side. Back to the goalkeeper. Right down the center. Foothill able to take it over right there. Foothill sending it all the way back. There's a ball up the far sideline headed by Dublin. And here's Foothill on this near side. There's one in towards the goal, and it's going to take two hops and end up in the goalkeeper's hands. Rolled out, far side. Now here to this near side. Into the middle it goes. Dublin trying to control it. Foothill getting a foot on it. Sending it back. Down the middle. Dublin sending it across to the far side. Nice step up from Foothill. Foothill sending it out to the far sideline. That's a nice ball. Foothill working the far side, sending it in negative. Nobody there except for Dublin. Dublin's going to send that out. It's going to be a throw in for Foothill. That's a long throw into the box. Takes a hop and goes right to the goalkeeper's hands. Here's the long punt. Foothill getting a head on it. Drops for Dublin. Up the line, that's out. It's going to be a throw-in. It's off of Foothill. Quick throw-in for Dublin. Into the center. Nobody there. Foothill just trapping it down. Going to control it. It was a long one up that far side. That's a good ball. Foothill still keeping it in. And that's out. It's going to be a throw-in. Foothill. Shaping up for a long throw. There it is, into the box. Takes a hop, picked up by the Dublin goalkeeper. There's that long punt. Knocked straight to Dublin. Dublin can't do anything with it. Pressure from Foothill. Dublin still battling for it though. Can't get it. And here comes Foothill. Out to that far side. Now setting it back on that far sideline. Into the middle. Now Foothill to this near side. Cutting into the middle. Nice defense there from Dublin. Dublin again. Foothill getting a foot on it. Bounce straight in the air out to the far side now. Foothill is near side. Out, it's going to be a Foothill throw-in. That's flicked up into the center. Dublin defending it. Sending it down the middle. Foothill controlling it. Out to the far side. There it goes up the far sideline, headed by Dublin. And that goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Dublin, it looks like, but it's also looking like a substitution for Dublin. Up the line it goes. And that's Foothill. Oh, nice defense from Dublin. Still Foothill knocking it forward. This is going to be a foul. It's going to be a free kick. The referee making sure no hard feelings out in the field. 27 minutes left in the first half, and trying to prevent tempers from flaring. Here's the long ball into the middle, headed out by Foothill. Dublin taking it down at the chest. Foothill able to get a foot on it. Dublin getting it right back. Dublin going for the combination. That didn't work out. Foothill running onto it and setting it back. Out to this near side. Now that's partially blocked by Dublin. This will be a Foothill throw. Referee switching that to a Dublin throw. Now right back to a Foothill throw. And this one will be a Dublin throw. And that goes straight to Foothill. Foothill with the switch. Dublin's back over there. Sending it back to the keeper. Here's a long hit out that far side. Still Foothill on that far sideline. Dublin with the steal, knocking that forward into the center circle. Foothill running onto it. Dublin taking it away. Here comes Dublin. Dublin is attacking this near side into the box. Setting it negative. Oh my goodness. Another dangerous play for Dublin. Dublin can't put it in the back of the net. Here comes Foothill. That's out. It's going to be a throw in. Dublin. In towards the center. Foothill getting a foot on it. Bounces back, right back to Foothill. Foothill through the center. Good defense from Dublin there. Sending it up. Dublin trying to get around. And Foothill clearing it. Heading in towards the far side. Dublin sending that back. Just controlling it. Very well composed there. Here's now Dublin is near side. Oh, that's a good pick from Foothill. Foothill now attacking the far side straight to Dublin. Right back down the middle for Dublin. Yeah, through the center circle. And that didn't work out. Foothill was right there to take that. And here comes Foothill sending him back. That's a long hit out to the far sideline. Well controlled by Foothill. Sent up. Back again. Out to this near side. Oh, nice block from Dublin. Here comes Dublin attacking into the box. Another negative. Oh, another good opportunity, and that's a save for the Foothill goalkeeper. There's a throw out to the far side. Dublin stepping up. That was a long run to step up. Dublin right through the middle now. Here's the long shot. Oh, and that's another save for the Foothill goalkeeper. Punted, headed. No call there. This is going to be Dublin, right in the center. Foothill coming back and getting in there and knocking it back to their keeper. Rolled out to the far side. That's out. This will be a throw in for Dublin High. Dublin knocking it back. All the way to the keeper. Down the center. Back out near side. Right down the middle. That's a good flick header, but there's nobody running onto it. It's going to roll all the way to the goalkeeper for Foothill. Out to the far side by Foothill. Back. Goalkeeper setting it near side. There's a long ball. Flick header on by Foothill. Dublin just turning that, sending it right back. Here comes Dublin trying to work this near sideline. There goes one. That's a nice switch. Dublin running onto it. And that's goal number 1 for Dublin. That's the 21-minute mark. And that'll be Dublin High School going up 1-0. Dublin High School setting the ball right across, a dangerous one, able to run onto it on a big switch. Getting a goal, going up. Plenty of time for Foothill to come back. We'll see what the game brings us. Will it be Foothill? Or will it be Dublin with more opportunities and putting it in the back of the net? Is it going to be Foothill trying to come back? Dublin so far has had the better of the game. Free kick here for Foothill. It's a nice line set up by Dublin. Here it comes in over the top. It drops out to the far side. Dublin's just going to knock that out. Quickly thrown and sent back. There's one in towards the keeper. And that's a one-hopper. And that'll be a save for the Dublin keeper. It's going to be a long punt. Right into the center circle. Foothill, nice job getting that turned around and sent up to the near side. Here comes Foothill. Into the box. Sending it across, headed by Dublin, right back. Back in by Foothill. Sent back out, but Foothill's picking it up. More pressure from Dublin. Here comes Dublin. And towards the center. The through ball. That's well defended by Foothill. And that's out. It's going to be a throw-in on its near sideline. Substitutions for Dublin. In the box. Dublin turning it, smashing it into Foothill, and that's going to be a corner kick. Short kick, taken quickly, and here comes Dublin. Into the box, takes a deflection straight to the goalkeeper off of the Foothill defender. That'll be another save for the Foothill defender, or Foothill keeper. It's punted high, near midfield. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it straight to Foothill. Foothill sending it up. And looks like it's going to roll out. Nope. Dublin's going to chase onto it, keep it in. Into the middle. Oh, Foothill with the steal and the shot. And that's a save for the Dublin goalkeeper. But that's called a foul. It's all going to come back anyways. Quickly taken to this near side by Dublin. And that didn't quite work out for Dublin. This will be a throw-in. Foothill. Foothill taking that, sending it in the center. Still Foothill. Out to the far side, in the box. Dublin, nice job of clearing that out. Good defense from Dublin. Long throw into the box. Headed by Dublin, sent into the air by Dublin. Out to this near side, and that's going to be out. Throw in for Foothill. Thrown to the top of the box. Dublin coming out with it. Oh, tracked back by Foothill. Dublin. Foothill. Here's Foothill again. Dublin clearing it out. It's going to be a throw-in. And it's called a Dublin throw-in. That throw takes a hop. And that's out. So it's going to be a Foothill. Nope. Foothill got called for the foul. It's going to be a Dublin free kick. This is Dublin with 3 subs. That's Dublin working the near side, knocked out by Foothill. Dublin throwing that back in the center. There's a switch. That's sent to the keeper. I don't know if that was a shot or a switch. I think it's going to come up a save for the Foothill goalkeeper. Thrown out near side. And sent back. Back out to this near side again. There's the long ball. Dublin on the end of it. Here comes Dublin down the center. Foothill getting that foot on that, stepping up nicely, and that's out. This will be a throw-in. Dublin. Oh, that's a nice throw. Dublin just runs onto that. Negative, but it's called out. AR with his flag up. That'll be a goal kick. Substitution for Foothill now. Beautiful night, not as cold as the last game. Clear, no wind. Just a wonderful night for a football match here. And that's Foothill out to the far sideline. Up the line it goes. And Foothill can't keep that in. That's going to be a throw-in. Dublin taking that quickly, sending it back. Up the line it goes. AR with his flag out. And that's Foothill with the throw in. Headed by Dublin. Foothill sending it back. Into the center circle. Out to this near sideline for Foothill. There's one in the middle. There's one that's going to roll right to the goalkeeper for Dublin High School. Rolled out, it's just short. Now into the middle. Back. Near sideline. Oh, that's a nice little back roll. Up the line it goes. Here comes Dublin. And that's knocked out. It's going to be a corner kick. That's called a goal kick. Short for Foothill, just out the box, no pressure from Dublin. And that's Foothill to switch, but it's right to Dublin in the center. And that switch didn't go far enough. Dublin sending it up the middle, but right to Foothill. And now here comes Foothill sending the ball up near side, straight to Dublin. Oh, Dublin with a nice move. Into the box. Second goal. It's Dublin. Outside of the boot. Outside of the boot going around. 10:51 left. Dublin High School 2, Foothill 0. Well, 10:51 left in this match, and Dublin High School has netted its second goal. It's been that kind of match. Dublin has really been getting some good opportunities. And the match has been predominantly played on the Foothill side, so the score pretty much indicative of the game. We'll see if Foothill can bring the game to Dublin still, or will this game get out of hand? It's already 2-0, but there's a whole half for Foothill to make some adjustments at the halftime. And a 2-goal lead is a precarious one in soccer. And that's Foothill on the near side. That's a nice move, but Dublin getting back nicely on the defense. And now Foothill to the far side, over the top, headed by Dublin. Dublin straight up in the air. Near side, Foothill. Knocked out. Dublin throw. Substitution for Dublin High School. And Dublin's in no hurry. There comes the ball finally. Flicked on by Dublin High School. Headed back by Foothill. Foothill here on this near side. Taken by Dublin. Here comes Dublin. Dublin around again. Goal number 3 for Dublin High School. It's Dublin High School with a nice steal. Couple combinations, sending it across the box. And into the back of the net. And it's a big celebration this time with the whole team for Dublin High School. 8:45 left. Dublin High School looking to get their way into NCS, needing a couple wins. And it's looking like they're getting one here. Foothill sending that back. Dublin taking it. Is knocking it straight back to Foothill. Foothill's going to roll out the outside far line. Send it back down the center. And now to this near side. Up this near sideline. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it away. It's out. It's going to be a Dublin throw. That's out again. I think it's going to be another Dublin throw. It's hard to tell with that bleacher, with the dugout, players' dugout. It's a lot of white for Dublin trying to work their way through at the box there. Oh, and that's a good pick for Foothill. Foothill can't do anything with it, and Dublin just taking it right back. Out to the far side now. And Dublin just sending it back. There's the long ball. Cleared by Foothill. Dublin once again, right in the center circle. Sending it out to the far side. There's one all the way across. It's headed by Foothill. And it's down to the goalkeeper. Long throw out to the near side. Oh, that pullback is straight to Dublin. Here comes Dublin. Nice slide tackle from Foothill. That's up into the box, knocked out. Ooh, that's a banger. Substitutions for Dublin, and it's going to be a corner kick. It's a short kick to the corner of the box. Cleared out by Foothill, straight to Dublin. Dublin's going to take a long hit, and that looks like it goes high and wide. Out to the far side by Foothill. There's the long hit. Kept in nicely. Up the line it goes. Here comes Foothill on that far side. Sending it back. Now all the way back and then hit forward. That's Dublin knocking it down. Dublin sending it up. Back in to the middle. Near side. And here comes Dublin. Into this box. And that's nice defense from Foothill. And here comes Foothill out. Into the center circle by Foothill. Out to the far sideline. Sent back. Out to the far sideline. Picked by Dublin, knocked out. This is going to be a throw-in. Foothill. It's headed by Dublin. Drops for Dublin. Dublin just hitting that long to the far side. Foothill knocking it down, controlling it. Dublin getting in there in the last second, banging that ball down, and looks like a Dublin player down. That looked like it hurt. That ball was struck right into the back of the Dublin player's hamstring, glute area. And now we got time stopped with 3:24 left in this first half. Dublin High School up 3-0. And pretty much control of this game. Now there's the throw-in. Referee started the game. And there's Dublin knocking that high near side. I'm not sure if Dublin's got a substitute on or not. And here comes Dublin in the far side. Taken away by Foothill. Foothill now at the far side. Dublin able to get a foot on it. And out it goes. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in. Yeah, Dublin did bring out a sub for the injury. And You can see in the background there, just behind the tape, you can see the injured Dublin player walking back on his own. And that's knocked forward. Dublin getting ahead on it. Foothill trying to trap this down. Send it across to this near side. Dublin stepping in front, but knocking it straight down to Foothill. Now here comes Foothill on this near sideline. Cutting back. And into the box it goes, and that's the Dublin goalkeeper just picking that up. Rolling it out near side. Playing it out the back, now to the keeper. Near sideline. Into the center. Out to the far side. Over the top it goes. And that's Dublin picking it up. There's a flag, and it's going to be a Foothill throw-in. Yeah, it's a free kick. Calling offsides, apparently. That's hit long. Headed down by Dublin. Another foul. This will be a free kick for Foothill High School. 1 minute left in this first half. 3-0 for Dublin. Sent back by Foothill. And that's headed by Dublin. Right in the center circle. Foothill getting there. And that's Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking that out. Throw in for Foothill. Up the line it goes. Dublin getting a foot on that one, knocking it out. Into the box, long throw. Oh, that hits the goalkeeper's feet, pops up to his hands. And it's a long punt with just 12 seconds left. Foothill taking it. Trying to run it through the middle. And that's just Dublin knocking that all the way back to the goalkeeper. And that's going to be it for the first half. Dublin High School 3. Foothill 0. Back out for the start of the second half. This will be Foothill High School in the white, now going right to the left after both teams switching. And this is Dublin High School in the red with the blue, very dark blue on the shoulders, going left to right. There we go, started the game. This is Dublin High School with a 3-0 lead, getting the better of Foothill in the first half. And could have possibly been more. A couple opportunities that Dublin couldn't put away. And it's a big uphill battle right now for Foothill High School. Come back from a 3-0 deficit. But we'll see what Foothill offers. Right now, Dublin's with the throw-in. Out to the far, or down the middle in the center circle. Now out to the far side in the back. Knocking it around, but that's straight to Foothill. Here comes Foothill. Dublin takes that away. Dublin rolling it up. Out to it's a nice ball out to the far side, but it's a little long. And that'll be a throw-in for Foothill. Wait for that ball to get tracked back. Good long throw up the line. Brought in towards the center. Taken by Dublin. Dublin in the box. Cutting it back. Sent in. And it's going to roll all the way to this near side and go out. The line it comes. Stolen by Dublin and in the middle. Dublin just sending that back. There's a long ball switch, far side, headed by Foothill. Dublin trying to attack that far side. Top of the arc, that was a pass, but Foothill ran right onto it. Now this near sideline, not forward. Nice defense from Dublin, sending it right back in, headed by Foothill. Still Foothill, sending it back. Out to the far side. At the far sideline. Sent up in the air and out for a Dublin high throw-in. Dublin quickly taking that. Sending that up and then back. Switching to the side. That's out for throw-in Foothill. Foothill throw-in. Goes up the line. Hard to see back there behind the dugouts. And here comes Dublin High School. Dublin going for the switch, and it's blocked. Comes right back to Dublin. Sent up through the center by Dublin. Now this near side. Back out. Far side. Right down the middle. That's a nice first touch back. Now out to this near side. There's into the box, sending it in. Cleared out by Foothill. We are throwing for Dublin. Well, the first 5 minutes here for Dublin. Here's Dublin just throwing it in quickly over here. And sending it up. First 5 minutes has been all Dublin with a 3-0 lead. Dublin getting a steal into the box. That's two defenders from Foothill. Now sending it up. Switch out to the far side. Here comes Foothill. Into the middle. Dublin taking it away. And that came out for Foothill nicely. And here comes Foothill over the top on the far sideline. And that's going to be called a foul. This is going to be Dublin free kick. Keeper coming out to take this kick. Sends it out quickly. In front of the goal. Up the center. Back out to this near side. That's out. This rolls out. It's going to be a Foothill throw-in. Dublin playing for a playoff berth in the NCS, needing a couple wins. And throw in going up the line. And this would definitely help the Dublin cause. And looking like they're on the right path. Well, that comes right up in here into the stands. And we got a fan throwing that back down. It's looking like a long throw into the box. Oh, that's a nice throw. Drops for Foothill nicely. There's the shot. And that's a little high. Goes through the uprights. Be a goal kick for Dublin High School. Yeah, it's going to be hit long. Everybody pulling up. Foothill getting ahead to it, knocking it to this near side, now getting a foot on it, knocking it back in nicely, getting up and heading it. And that's Dublin coming away with it. Here comes Dublin. And Foothill stepping in front. And now it's Foothill out to the far side. Rolling it back into the middle. Pressure from Dublin. Sent in. There's a shot, and that's a nice save for the Dublin goalkeeper. Rolled near side. Nice combination work from Dublin High. That's straight to Foothill. Here comes Foothill. Dublin, nice pick right there. Now this near sideline on. That's Foothill stepping in front, knocking it out. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in. Foothill. Dublin. Still Dublin. Up this near sideline. Oh, that's a long ball in the middle. Nobody there. And it's a little too far. Oh, that's just Dublin, just a back pass to the goalkeeper, I think is what I was seeing there. And that's up and out by Dublin. It's going to be a Foothill throw-in. That's Dublin getting up high, trying to get ahead on it. Foothill still coming away with it. Now Dublin knocking that forward. Here comes Dublin, looking for that far side pass. Dublin came inside, and the pass actually went all the way wide. And here comes Dublin again. Dublin trying to dribble into the box. Dublin's into the box, but it's out wide, and it's going to be out for a corner kick. It's Foothill getting a foot on it. Now it's called a goal kick. And that's the Dublin fans. Calling for the corner, not getting it. Yeah, it's a long punt. Just barely into the center circle with that punt. Dublin's going to end up coming up on it, dribbling it down. Good defense from Foothill. Here comes Foothill. Oh, good defense from Dublin. And that's the Dublin team asking for a ricochet and wanting the throw in, not getting it, and that's Foothill. With the throw in, getting it back and just sending it all the way back. Dublin off camera, stepping up on their defense. Taken by Dublin in the middle. Oh, that's a nice ball over the top. Goal number 4. What a wonderful ball over the top, taking a nice bounce. And that's Dublin High tucking it in the back of the net for the 4th time. 29 minutes left in the second half. So this will be Foothill with the re-kick after the 4th goal. And surely this looks like Dublin High is going to really help its cause for the NCS playoffs. Foothill running that far side. Dublin, nice defense. It's going to be a corner kick for Foothill. Going to swing away from the goal. Got the runners coming in. It's short at the front post. Going to be another corner kick. Swinging out again. This time it's to the PK spot. It's a nice header from Foothill. And it goes right down the center of the uprights. And it'll be a goal kick, double high. It's like substitution there. Couldn't really tell. No, that's not a substitution. It's going to be hit long. There we go. Dublin going for the flick on. It just rolls through. And that's Foothill. Not able to hold it now. Here comes Dublin. Up the line. Oh, and that's cut off. Foothill, nice defense. Foothill again getting a foot in it, poking it out, but it's straight to Dublin. Dublin right in the middle. Now sending it to this near side. There's a shot on goal, and that goes through the uprights. It'll be a goal kick for Foothill High. Foothill is just going to bang this long. Just to the inside of the center circle, right down the middle. Foothill sending it outside. That'll be a throw-in for Dublin High. Dublin High controlling it, sending it back. Foothill some pressure. Foothill taking it away, trying to dribble. That's a nice job of Foothill dribbling that the far sideline. It's a good effort from Foothill. In the middle. And still Foothill. That's Dublin running onto it now. Here comes Dublin. That's a long ball. Nobody there. It goes straight to the Foothill goalkeeper. It's a long high hit. Headed by Foothill. And then Dublin. Foothill getting a foot on it. Dublin taking it away. Oh, and that's Dublin coming across the middle. Foothill almost got it. This time Foothill does have it. Foothill trying to turn up this near sideline. That's Dublin rolling onto it. Oh, that's a nice combination into the box. Oh! Nice save from the Foothill goalkeeper. Really well worked from Dublin High School right there. Here comes Foothill to his near side. And that's going to roll all the way up and out. It's going to be a throw-in. Dublin High. Dublin in no hurry. Dublin setting that up, but it's right to Foothill. Foothill through the center circle. And that's Dublin. Here's Dublin. It's a long ball. Oh, and Dublin can't put that one away either. Foothill rolling it straight back out. There's the long ball. Headed by Dublin on its near side. Nice turn. Into the middle. Foothill getting away. Foot on it, sending it away. Now out to the far side. And that's out. You see the AR's flag coming up. Dublin sending that back. Switch this near side. Foothill knocking that away. Dublin getting to it, sending it back. There's a long hit up this near side. Foothill's there, trying to keep it in. Doing a nice job. Sending it back into the box, into the center, and out to the far side. Sending it up towards the center. back. Nice set of touches here for Foothill. Out to the near side. Foothill into the box, and that's a slide tackle. And Foothill trying to make the most out of that slide tackle. Dublin getting a foot on it. And this is Foothill down on the ground. But I don't think that'll be anything serious yet. Foothill is just looking for a PK call there. That was a good slide tackle from Dublin. It was from the front. Good strong tackle. Got to the ball. And the referee dropping the ball. Here we go. Whistle back on. 23 minutes left in the second half. Send long. Up the line and out. That will be a Foothill throw-in. That ball just took a roll all the way down the line. And we'll just pan around a little bit. Take a look at the field here. It's finally back in. Foothill down the line. Oh, that's a nice little flick on, but it's straight to Foothill. Straight to Dublin. Dublin knocking it out. That flick on was nice, but Foothill needing a runner onto it to make it effective. There's nobody there. Dublin again. Into the center. Nicely worked this time by Foothill. Across the center circle. And sent back. Through a ball from Foothill. Sent into the center. That's a nice ball, but well defended by Dublin, and Dublin clearing it all the way out. It's a long one to the far side. Foothill setting it right back up. Oh, that's a nice run on Foothill. Far side run. Cut back. It's well defended by Foothill, or by Dublin, I should say. And that's knocked out. It's going to be a throw-in. Foothill. And here come the substitutions for Dublin. And for Foothill. Foul throws is going to be a Dublin throw now. Hit over the top by Dublin. That's the goalkeeper coming out. Clearing it straight back to Dublin. Here comes Dublin once again. Foothill stepping in front of that one nicely. Here comes Foothill. Oh, straight to Dublin. Dublin stepping in front. Ooh, that's a banger. Looks like everybody's okay, though. Cleared out, straight up here into the stands.
Where's Rosa? Rosa, come here. Ball boy, Rosa.
Up the line it goes. It's going to be a Foothill ball. I'm not sure what the call was. Whether it was a throw-in or foul. It's looking like it's going to be a long throw. Nope, it's a foul. So it's going to be a kick. Dublin not holding a line. Dublin actually playing back and in the box. Runners from Foothill. Headed out by Dublin. Dublin out to the far side, but that's out for a Foothill throw. Dublin getting a foot on that, knocking it up. Foothill taking that away. In the middle. And there's the ball out to the far side. It's a good ball, but it's long. It's going to be a Dublin throw-in. Dublin throwing that in, sending it back, in through the box. No pressure from Foothill. Dublin chipping that up. Foothill getting a foot on it, but knocking it straight off Dublin. Here comes Dublin high. That's the through ball. And that's a nice job by the Foothill goalkeeper. It's quickly thrown out to the far side. Up the far sideline. Dublin, nice defense. Foothill and Dublin again. In the center circle, now back out to the far side. Sending it all the way back. One up in the middle. That's over the top, far side. Well defended by Foothill this time. All the way up and through. And that's Dublin knocking it back. Pressure from Foothill. Dublin working its way out nicely. Out to this near side. And back into the middle. Oh, picked by Foothill. Here comes Foothill. 3 on 5. 4 on 5. Out to the far side. 4 on 6 now. 7. And that's going to slow down. And Dublin's going to defend that nicely. Hold on to the clean sheet. 17 minutes left. Foothill to the near side. Oh, that's a nice ball, but it's just going to roll along. Goal kick. Dublin. Substitutes for Dublin High School and Foothill. Near side. In the middle. Back out to the near sideline. And hit up into the center. And it's Foothill with the ball now. Straight to Dublin. Dublin in the middle. Foothill once again. Here comes Foothill. Cut back into the middle. That's a nice step up from Dublin. Can't take that. Foot's still with it. And that's out. It's pretty deep into the game, but I guess I should say the Foothill High School is the Foothill Falcons, and this will be the Dublin Gales here in Northern California. So we got the Foothill Falcons, Dublin Gales, and that's struck long. Flick header on, near side. Nice combo work from Dublin. Another goal. Goal number 5 for Dublin High School. And another team celebration. They have it 5-0. Dublin High School. 15 minutes left. Now it's just the question, is Dublin High School gonna keep the clean sheet? There you go, we got the kickoff. I can't hear that whistle from the referee. And we got a drum line kicking up back here. And it's Dublin out to the far side. Up the far sideline. Cleared out. No, it's still in. And that's Foothill trying to work it out. Dublin taking that. Here comes Dublin. Near side. It's going to roll long and out. Foothill throwing, sending it back in towards the box, right on the corner. Running it straight up. Hit up the line. Dublin sending it back to the goalkeeper. Right down the middle. Turned. Sent up. Midfield. Oh, and that was Foothill coming back for it. Taking it away. Nice job by Foothill in the middle. Dublin had some good combinations going, but the midfield of Foothill was able to hold on to it. But here comes Dublin once again. And that's that midfield line once again for Foothill holding it up. And there's Foothill on the near side. Oh, and that's a foul. It's going to be a Foothill free kick. It's pretty far out. 35 at the angle. It's got to be close to 40 yards. 33, 32, maybe 37 yards out at the angle. I'm sure it's going to be sent to the back post. There goes, no, it's right to the goal on the near post, and that's a good save for the Dublin High School goalkeeper. And that's a short punt. It's a short little punt. Not very far, but it was effective. It is straight to the Dublin High School player. And here comes Dublin High School, far sideline. Oh, and that's a heavy hit. That'll be a Dublin free kick. Temperature starting to drop a little bit. The music department behind us here in Dublin High School decided to start up their drum line. And here it comes in. Oh, and that's over the goalkeeper's hands. Called a corner kick. And this is Dublin High with substitutions coming in. 11 minutes left. Coming in with the left foot. Swinging into the back post. Right by everybody it goes. Foothill gets there, lets it roll out. It's going to be a goal kick. Foothill just rolling it up, sending it up to the midfield line. Now all the way back out the far side. Up the far sideline. And then knocked out. Foothill throwing. 10 minutes left in the second half. 5-0 Dublin High School. Thrown straight to Dublin. Dublin clearing it out. Not very far. Foothill tracking it down. Ooh, that's a nice little move out there. And then flicked over to the right. Dublin High just getting there, clearing it. It's Dublin sending it back. Cutting it back. Up the the far sideline. Foothill getting it back, trying to send it right back down. It's out. It's going to be a Foothill throw-in as indicated by the assistant referee on the far sideline. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it into the middle. Foothill turning it, sending it back. At this near sideline. Ooh, nice cut. Sent in. Drops into the middle. Cleared by Dublin High School. Dublin High School doing a good job there in the defense. Getting a clean sheet so far. Trying to hold on to it. Up by 5 goals. I don't think the game is in question. I think Dublin is just going to try to keep the clean sheet and not give up any goals at the moment. Dublin's got a couple more subs getting ready to come in. And there's the long searching ball for Dublin High. Goalkeeper for Foothill comes all the way out and rolls it to the far side. Back across the middle to this near side. Back. And it's hit long in the middle. Flick header, but straight to Dublin. Dublin giving it right back. Foothill goes over the top towards this near side. That's a nice overhead kick, sending it back. And finds a good Dublin player. And it gets knocked out. Throw in for Foothill. In towards the center. Has Dublin rolling with it. Right down the middle. Foothill taking it back, sending it up the far sideline. Going for a combination play there. And it's out. Just throw in Foothill. Up the far sideline. And out. Substitutions for Dublin. Approaching the 5-minute mark, 6:37 left. In towards the center by Dublin. Dublin running onto it. Near side. Cleared by Foothill. And there goes that drum line. We'll see how long that pounds the microphone for. That's Foothill knocking that up and out. It's going to be a Dublin throw in. Up the line by Dublin. Foothill getting a foot on it. Dublin's still with it though. And now Foothill coming out. far side. Dublin taking that away. Oh, Foothill getting a foot on it, knocking it right back. Knocked out by Dublin. This will be a Foothill throw-in. That's... Oh! Foothill going down. Dublin with the foul. And it looks like a cramp. Foothill High School player down, getting his leg stretched immediately. Time stopped with 4 minutes left. Foothill's going to have to pull in a substitute here. Yeah. Foul not looking good. But I think it's just a cramp. What you guys doing?
Going to like turn music on for the end.
What's up, gang? And the drum line has stopped. Getting ready now for this free kick. For Dublin High School setting up a nice line. Sent short by Foothill. That's Dublin getting a foot in on it. Now clearing it up the line. But it comes right back. Oh no, Dublin gets it. Oh, that's a nice dummy ball there from Dublin High School. Dublin just going for a long shot. Oh! Dublin trying the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper palming it up into the air, hitting the crossbar, and then going out. This is going to be a corner kick for Dublin High School. 5 minutes left. 3, I should say now. And Dublin High School with the 5-0 lead. Sending one in, almost getting goal numbers in. Here comes Dublin High. Sending one negative, and it's blocked by Foothill. And that's called a handball. Hit short. Foothill trying to work out the back. Now this near side. Back out to the far side. Oh, that gets past the Dublin High defender, but it tracks back nicely, and that's the goalkeeper from Dublin High knocking that high the far side. Dublin can't control that, knocking that out. It's going to be a throw-in for Foothill. It's called a handball. It's going to be a Dublin free kick over there on that far sideline. Hear that drum line started back up again. There's a long hit headed by Foothill. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it outside. And here comes Foothill. Dublin getting a foot on it, knocking it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Foothill. Dublin setting that all the way back to the keeper.
I know you are. It's 5-0 with a minute left. Any Rosa goals?
Headed down by Foothill, and it's Dublin. Giving up a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Foothill. Sent to the far post, headed by Dublin. Oh! And then cleared. Good long clear, but it's Foothill in the right spot. Out to the far side by Foothill. Cleared out by Dublin. 55 seconds left. And here comes the ball in from the goalkeeper. Not too much longer before the game's called. Up the line it goes. Dublin goalkeeper going to pick this up. 30 seconds left. Rolled out to the near side. That's the near sideline. Right behind the dugouts. Cleared out. 10 seconds left here now. 5-0 for Dublin High. Dublin High
2-1.
doing a really good job applying the pressure. And that'll be the final score. Dublin High School 5, Foothill 0.